Happy Friday, friends. Of course, it is time for Dear Ferocity. This is where I give you life advice off the top of my head to questions that you have direct messaged to me over the last day or so. Not scripted or rehearsed. It's just, me telling what I know. So it's graduation season, which is exciting. Congratulations to everyone. But I'm going to focus on the graduation blues because this is a major life transition and, big questions come up. So here we go. Question 1. Hi, Saeed. I'm most likely going to be moving to a city for work where I don't know anyone. What advice do you have for recent grads trying to make new friends and build a social circle in a new city? Great question. I would say, actually, if you're moving to a city for work, that's great because start with your work friends, right? Like you need to get to know your new coworkers anyway. Maybe you can go out for lunch or drinks afterwards. And I think from that, you can begin to build the beginning of some of your first new friendships in a new city. Also, something that is great is, you can look up like activity groups. Like in New York City, I have so many friends that have joined like volleyball leagues or kickball leagues, where it's not really about the sports, but it's like an opportunity to meet other, young adults and hang out and develop a new social circle. I've been thinking about doing it myself just to change things up. I don't know. So, think about arts, you can go to a bookstore and ask for recommendations on a book club you can join. If you're an artist, there are a lot of really fun bars that do like drink and draws, like during happy hour, where people get together, have some cocktails, and then, do some painting and bond that way. So, it's like open yourself up to new opportunities and start with work. You're already on your way, darling. Okay, I recently came out as queer, welcome fam, and my family members are not very accepting of me. Their loss, not yours. The friends I made in college have become my family. I'm afraid that my chosen family and I will grow apart once we all graduate. How do I make sure we stay close? Now listen, y'all, I say this all the time. Group text, group text, group text. You and your friends, I'm sure, are texting and on Snapchat and on Instagram, everything all the time. Keep that up and make an effort to keep in touch that way. I also think, when you have friends all over the country as I do, it's kind of cool to make it a goal, maybe once a year, to make a goal to go on a trip together, or at least a couple of you, get together in that way. Make sure to communicate when different people are maybe traveling for work. One person might be in town and you're able to go to dinner. It is absolutely possible. Technology, if there's anything that's good of coming out of technology, it's staying in touch with people who we don't get to see in real life on a daily basis. So I wouldn't even worry, boo. These are your friends. Y'all are going to be there for each other. All right. One more or a couple more questions. I'm currently dating a sophomore. I'll be graduating college in a few weeks. My friends keep telling me to end the relationship because they think I shouldn't be dating a student after I graduate. Do you think my man and I can have a healthy relationship, although he is still in school and I will be working? It's not really about what I think. I don't think it's about what your friends think. I think you can have any kind of relationship you want. If you want the relationship to work, if you care about your boo, and believe in who you are together and who you're growing together, you will find a way to make it work if you value it. But if you're ambiguous, if you're unsure, if you're trying to take a survey, then yeah, maybe maybe you've already been persuaded in a way, right? But I would say, remember, when it comes to relationships, we make things work because we want to. We're willing to put in the effort and the time and the thoughtfulness. And so, yeah, you can make it work. If y'all love each other, if you're vibing, you can keep vibing if you like the music. All right, one more. How do I get my parents to respect my boundaries? I've been away at school for 4 years. I'm moving back home in a few days. I'm afraid that my parents are going to treat me like a child and not respect my space. Okay, sister girl. I'm calling everybody sister girl. I don't know anybody's genders right now. I would say if you're staying in someone's home, then, they do kind of get to define the boundaries. So that's the reality. You are their child, right? I would say this. Listen, a lot of people are moving in or staying with their parents to save money during transition periods. It's real out there. What I would say is, you can try to make it a productive conversation to demonstrate to your parents that you are working to begin to support yourself. Stephanie had a wonderful conversation and got some financial advice on the show a couple of weeks ago, and someone talked about, like, if you're staying with family and you don't have to pay rent, maybe you can tell your family, listen, I'm saving, money, a little bit of money each month so that I can move into my own place. Just to communicate, like, listen, I'm not trying to take advantage of you. I'm an adult and I'm trying to make adult decisions. But you know, that's a conversation. And also remember, they're your family, you know, and if you don't want those boundaries, you can move somewhere else. Let's be honest. All right. Thank you for your questions. Again, congratulations to all the graduates. I'm very excited to see what you get out there and do. And y'all can always tweet me your questions using the hashtag #DearFerocity. You can DM me too. I'll have more questions for you next week. And when Isaac and I come back, oh, I keep calling David Isaac. When David and I come back, we will read your tweets. I miss my Fitzgerald. I gotta admit it.